Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be going over a few items that folks in your life who like guns and gear may want for Christmas this year. So we're going to keep the price range pretty broad. I think the lowest one we're going to have is in the $30 range, and the highest item I think is like $250, $275, somewhere in there. So we're going to go over a few different options, things I like, and things that I would like to get if I didn't already have. So first and foremost, we're going to go over a flashlight. This one here, these are in no particular order, but we're just trying to go through a few different categories. The Elzetta Alpha flashlight. So this is a one cell light, very good lumen output, and of course it's Elzetta, so it's just top of the line quality. Everything about it just feels nice. When you're turning the tail caps, hitting the switches, everything's positive as it should be. And all those little flashlights, of course, have fully powered electronics, so you can hammer nails with them. You can throw them outside of helicopters onto concrete. All of these things have been done before if you guys haven't seen that. And they will survive and keep on working. So they're a little bit on the higher end of flashlights, but they work great. And the Elzetta Alpha will work great as a weapon mounted light. It'll also work well as a EDC type light, or just, you know, working around the house type light. So really good for a lot of different applications. And if somebody is into lights, this one, while not being the most expensive flashlight out there certainly are more expensive ones. It's a little bit expensive, but it's as nice, if not nicer, than any other light out there on the market. Elzetta just makes top-notch lights, and anybody who's into lights will like this one for sure. Next, we're going to move over to a scope. This one here can be used on a broad range of rifles. This is the Primary Arms 1x6. I have both. Reviews will be coming one of these days, I promise. But that just means I'm putting more rounds through them to test them out for you guys. But the 1x6 is excellent. If you look at the specs between this and the Vortex Strike Eagle, which gets tons of press, the specs are pretty much identical. And the difference is this one's going to have a better reticle, in my opinion, and it also has a lower price tag. So this is going to be the most expensive item I think I'm recommending today. I think this one here runs around $270-ish shipped. But the beauty of it is they make models for that, you know, work on AKs. So it works with 7.62 by 3.9 caliber, and that's what the reticle is calibrated for. That also works well with the 300 blackout. And then the 223, 5.56, 5.45, 308 reticle is also an option out there. That scope is a little bit larger than the 300 blackout one, but both are relatively lightweight, particularly for a 1x6 optics, have nice glass, and the reticle is super usable. If you guys haven't seen my ACSS video, I recommend you check it out. Next up, we're going to recommend a pair of electronic hearing protection. These are the Peltor Range Guards. These ones here are priced extremely reasonable, particularly when you look at the quality of the audio that you're getting from these. So electronic hearing protection, for those that don't know, what it does is below a certain decibel level, it'll sort of amplify those sounds. So voices, people walking, crunching of leaves for animals, for those folks out there who are hunters, those sounds get amplified, and loud sounds like gunshots get muted out. So these ones here have a pretty good noise reduction rating, at least for as thin as they are, and the price, like I said, is awesome. So generally can be found in the $50-ish price range. Again, links for all this stuff will be down in the video description, so you guys can check that out if you're looking for it. But really, the audio quality that you get with these, you couldn't find 2-3 years ago, so for this price range, I should say. So it's really very, very high quality, and priced affordably. I recommend these all the time to all my viewers, and I have a video review as well for those of you guys looking for that. Really good product though. Next up, we're going to go over the Maglula, if I'm saying that right, Uplula. I have a video on this as well. This product here, for folks who shoot a lot, is sort of indispensable. It allows you to load magazines much quicker, and it's a thumb saver as well. So if you're loading a lot of magazines, particularly double stack, but it also works on like 1911 mags and stuff like that, single stack mag. It allows you to load it much faster, much easier, and really over the course of time just is absolutely worth it. I use this thing every week before I head out to the range with all different types of weapons and handguns, I should say. With handgun mags, I haven't found one that doesn't work with it yet. So definitely an indispensable product and very reasonably priced. I'll roll in a price here because I'm honestly, off the top of my head, I'm not sure what it is, but very good product for sure. Last that we're going to recommend is sort of a twofer, because some folks have AK, some folks have AR, some folks have both, but I know a lot of folks sort of are pigeonholed into one or the other. So for those of you guys who are into AKs, or those of you who have family members or relatives that are into AKs, I recommend the new PMag, the Gen 3 one with the metal locking tabs. These have been out just a short amount of time, but so far I've not seen a single negative report of them. Folks are dropping them. I know Robski at the AK Operators Union froze one, dropped it. It's working just fine. It's had no issues like you'd expect from a premium quality product from Magpul. So I'm certainly continuing to put rounds through mine as well. No issues so far. So all in all, they appear to be pretty solid mags, and generally they're going to come in under $30. So compared to what a metal reinforced AK mag was only a few months ago, these ones here are pretty reasonably priced as well. And I think most folks who are into AKs that don't have these would be pretty stoked to get a couple. So that's what I'm going to recommend for the AK folks. For the AR folks, if you don't already have one, the Cat M4 tool, cleaning tool, is really cool. Definitely helps when you're cleaning up your BCG, which is the most annoying part of cleaning out your AR after all. These ones are relatively affordably priced as well. And again, if you clean your AR a lot, just like if you load your mags a lot with the Magula, if you clean your AR a lot, this one just absolutely is worth it. It makes it so much easier to get in on the bolt tail and also the backside of your carrier. So those are what I recommend. Quick video just for folks looking, try to give you guys some ideas. If you guys have recommendations that I didn't think of, by all means put them below in the comments section, and try to keep everything sort of reasonably affordable here. We'll get into some more expensive stuff maybe one day down the road, but that's about it. If you guys have any questions about these products or anything like that, post below in the comment section. I'll let you know. You can also post over at my Facebook page as always. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video.